Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. Cole. Welcome back to TTL Man Ride on the Edge as we're heading to the final event of the year, the Champions Ride around the Milford Street Circuit. But before we do that, look at the user funds. It's over 100,000. As we look at the management, look at the inbox, we've got some events to accept as well. In April, we've got the Speed Fast Superbike race. We've got the Triangle Race for Endurance Superbike race. And we've got a Super Invitational as well as a Superbike race. So, accept. And shall we do choice 1? That's only one race. And if we look in the shops as well, can we afford that suitor? We can. We don't have enough reputation, I don't think. Oh, we've got to win the manufacturer event, the Suit Invitational. We'll do that. So we'll do that next year. Let's end the year on a high. As this episode might be a bit long, with 4 races for each category. It's just a 2.5 kilometre long circuit, this Milford Street Circuit, with 3 laps and a TT style event as well. So we won't be hammered from behind or in the rear heading towards the first corner, hopefully. So we've got 3 Hondas, a Kawasaki, and then us on the Yamaha at the Supersport level, just 5 riders. So at least we'll get a top 5, I think. So here we are, revving up at the start. Why don't I choose the Yamaha? Look at all that green. Here we go for the first race then. Let's see how we do. Let's go into the first corner. Forget how aggressive you can be around that first corner. Don't want to be like it into the second though. And then in the right, just lifting. Then you get a bit of a breather down this back straight for the double left. First one is not too bad. Second one is tight as hell. We go through it though. As we look at the cranes ahead, as that bump, that will unsettle the Superbike. Not too bad on the Supersport bike. As we go into the left-hander. And by the shipping containers. And into the final corner. That wasn't too bad. What's the lap time going to be? Around 110 maybe? I'll take that for opening that. It's like 112, 113. Go towards the first corner. Just keep it in 4th on this Supersport bike. Which feels so pedestrian round here. I think we've only been round it on the Superbike previously. So going around it on the Supersport bike just feels like we're going around in slow motion. I can see everything so clearly. The Superbike is a bit more frantic. Again, I'm maybe not pushing it too hard on the Supersport bike in this first race. Then as we go on, and we've got 4 races I think round here. Already forgotten. Feels like a lifetime ago. As I said, it just feels like time has passed very slowly in the Supersport bike. Hopefully it'll be a bit more aggressive if we go on, you know? And you'll see that evolution over these races where we'll be a bit more confident. So try and look down at that time. Hopefully it's not 2 minutes. It's a very slow lap. I said it feels like we're going slow round her, not that we actually are going slow round her. That's it, nice and smooth out of that first corner. And just down to 3rd. For the left, a little blip down. Through the right, managing that rear grip. We can feel the rear slide in there. Had to control that. Then into the left, take that aggressively. Or more aggressively in 3rd. And down to 2nd. And remember the bumps under brake in there. Not really a factor on the Supersport bike. It will be for the Superbike later. It's all a bit wide. In the right-hander. But we don't want to change up to 4th then. As we've got just 1 corner to go, I believe, for this first race. It's going to be very lonely round here, isn't it, for 4 events? Also, we've done a decent time for a first go. It'll be under 3:30, which would take 3:27 for us at 105.9 for Marcus Royer. Oh, he's beaten us by 1.5 seconds as the Honda man. We end up in second. Good gap behind to the Kawasaki and the other Hondas, but we've got a rival on our hands. So take two. Hopefully it won't be number two after this attempt. But we've got a second half to make up. It's going to be a bit more aggressive into these corners. Ooh, a bit wide. A bit too aggressive on the power there in the middle of that corner. Get down to third. And through the right, lifting. Oh, that was nicely hooked up. Need to do that every lap. And braking a bit early into the left though. Now you could hear that bump as the revs dipped. Under braking. Makes that such a difficult corner. So go into the left. That's a nice arc there. Need to do that every lap as well. And into the final corner, down to second. Hard on the power as we wave to the crowd. And start finish straight. On to the second lap. You nut down, that's much better. Let's see, around a second up it said. In the top right. That's timing as returned for this event. Go for the right. Just managed to control that little slider out at the rear. And through the left. Braking a bit earlier this time. Into the next left. And that worked beautifully. Hooked up that apex. Through the right. A bit wide of the apex, so that wasn't good. I think we carried good corner speed at least. Yeah, nice and smooth on the power onto this start finish straight again. This already feels so much better than our first attempt. As we go on to the final lap, 1.6 up it says. The top right. Let's stop concerning ourselves with that though. Just concentrate on this final lap. So at least we're getting to know this circuit, I think. I think we know it already. Alright, we've got little slides going on everywhere. Again, through that corner, just getting on the power. Oh, I leaned in a bit early there. Did not carry good speed through the corner. Let's head into the final corner. Oh, I had to wait a little bit for the rear there. It was sliding through the apex. But this is so much better than our first run. Look at this. 3:19. The king is back. Beats Royer by 3.7 seconds. Fastest at 103.9. Everyone else is way behind. As now we lead by 2.1 seconds over the Honda. And then there's over a 10-second gap to everyone else. We're just concentrating on Royer, I think, in this event. As we are into the second half of races. We're going to just repeat what we did. Our previous run, so smooth and fast. Let's see if we'll compete the dream. We'll go through the first corner. Oh, a bit wide. That is not a good start. Into the left, bit of a narrow line. There you can carry the speed through the corner, a bit wide through the right. Let's go onto this back straight, that'll affect us. Right up to here as we go into the left. And then a second left. Oh, a bit wide. We're trying to get out from under us again. So that's a horrible line into the penultimate corner. Okay, no wheel speed through the apex as well, so it's not the best opening that. That's a decent enough final corner. As we go on to the second lap. Every second counts around here. That's not the best opening at 108. It's all very deep in the first corner. Maybe just trying to push too hard in this third attempt when it just came to us. And our last go. Maybe be more like that. Just let the bike come to us instead of trying to force it through the corners. Just going to the first left. Then into the second. That's nicely on the apex. Through the right, this is much better. No! Somehow it's still upright. So clipping the pavement on the inside, the barrier saved us. This is a horrible lap again. Need to get it together for the final lap. We go past the crowds in shame. Then into the final lap. That's around a 105, that's not good. Go towards the first corner. Got a braking done. A bit hesitant on the accelerator though. Go into the left. And into the right. Gonna power nice and smooth. Good acceleration. Going towards the left-hander. Down to third. To second. Into this left. Accelerate away. And into the left. That's nicely done. This is a much better final lap. Just got one corner to go. Oh, I had to get out of the power. The rear was coming round on us. Not a good run towards the line. But still, it's under 320, should I say. That should be good. Fastest at 105.2, that is not good. We're still quicker by a country mile over Royer. Why are we worrying? Why are we being so hard on ourselves? As we lead by 21.8 seconds now. Over the Honda, man. Surely this is our event on the Supersport bike. As here we are for the final time looking at the green. I'm trying to seal the deal here. On board the Supersport bike. Just got 3 laps between us and another victory. That's a decent enough first corner. Just going to try and ride it around, perhaps not 100%. Just try and make no major mistakes. So definitely I'm enjoying the Yamaha around here. Definitely seems to be suited for the circuit. Let's go into the left, that's nicely done. Maybe because the pressure's off, we're riding a bit better now. Nice and smooth, hopefully the speed is there as well on this opening lap. We've got some more wounds on our windscreen. Still 108. We'll take it. We're going to the first corner. And the wide there, as you see, for the second part. And bike nicely into these corners. Accelerate away. Down to third. Down to second. Oh, braked on the bump there. Bit lucky to get away with that. Go for the right. We are nice and smooth on the throttle. Unlike our first attempt, occasionally we'd be hesitating on the throttle. This time we're just gunning it. As we've got one lap to go around this Milford Street Circuit. Definitely it's a unique challenge. The shipping containers around here. And the Welsh docks. Well, it's a good challenge as well. It was very long radius first corner. Love my long radius corners. It's mostly high speed as well. Third, fourth gear in the first part. And again with this corner it starts to slow down a bit. With tighter corners in the second after that. Such as the left-hander. And all second gear corners, but they're all very challenging in their own ways. Especially this with a right-hander forehand. Gonna make sure you're slow in the right so you can be faster in the left. And the final corner, just a normal 90-degree left-hander, but such an important corner. Lead on to the start-finish straight. As I think we can raise our fists in the air. No emotion from a rider, of course. No emotion from the fans either. There we go. Better with the fast lap. 104.1. That's more like it. So much smoother in that final. I'm very happy with that. As we won by 17.1 teams at RotE. Then we've got Sanford, March and Russell at the back on his Kawasaki. And overall 39 seconds in front. I don't think anyway. So we lose the rear, you idiot. This feels so pedestrian on the Supersport bike. We've only been round on the Superbike, if I remember correctly. I'm flying. Until we made a Horlicks of the lap and wide again. Idiot. Especially in this event where we're just pushing ourselves into the fucking pole. What the hell? And the brakes said too late. What is going on? And so we are into the second half of races.